Hello and welcome back to more Ghost Trick. Where we left off, I believe we're about to find somebody in a suitcase. And that somebody isn't who we think it is. Now, I'm trying. I'm gonna put effort into a little bit of voice acting, but I won't read everything because I don't have that much effort. Contradictory statement, you might say. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner John to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her, and so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. It's been irreparably... You know what's irreparably stuck in my head, in my voice, in my throat? When you play Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, and you make the snake eat, you make Mr. Snake himself not spoilers, I guess, so I won't say any further. Because that game has survival mechanic, if you have never played it, but you've only watched a YouTube video of it because you're a movie enjoyer for some reason, and you don't want to play Snake Metal Gear games. Listen, you're not gonna catch me doing that. I might be the only person not 45 years old who emulated intentionally the original MSX Metal Gear 1 and 2 in preparation to then play Metal Gear Solid. Listen, when they gave me the debriefings and stuff, I was pointing at the damn screen, you know. And even then I missed that in Metal Gear Solid 4 that the doctor is the same doctor from the first games. I missed that part. It would have been so long since, you know, I forgot. Anyway, you can feed. It's a survivalist type game. You gotta feed Snake food, and so as a result, when you feed him food, he makes a noise, and that noise is just constantly everything. I say that I make the noise to myself every minute. I just go pretty good. Incredible, the vocal tics that he has when he eats food. Anyway, we're not voicing these randos. No disrespect to Beauty and the Beast here. They had the restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my whole bike is ready for the scrap heap. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. Whip me! It's a riding crop. Anyway. Now this section I have already played, I think, this intro bit, and so because I think I played 10 minutes of it on stream, and then I had to do something, and I was like, this is not gonna, I can't come back to it. A 15-minute break in the middle of a video for a 5-minute video. It doesn't really make sense to me. Anyway, Arai's smile. She does love him after all. I mean, listen, height difference lovers are eating up. Let's just say that. You're on guard duty. I'll dream of you. Taking a little breather. Pretty good. And so up until now, we're under the impression that this is the daughter of the Justice Minister, Emily. But turns out that's not the case, as you're about to find out. Anyway, yeah, this room has the same vibe as the basement of the superintendent from earlier in the game. So, and we're still yet to connect all the pieces, but I'm pretty sure the pieces are going to be connected. Anyway, I know what I have to do. Anyway, Anyway, another point that I'm just always pissed off at the fact that the amnesia / memory fading element of this game is just it's not even plot contrivance. It's just annoying that he doesn't know what kidnapping is, and there's no reason for him not to know what the kidnapping is. Anyway, I know what I have to do here already, so. I think I do. Oh yeah, I gotta make this motherfucker burn brighter. What was I doing? I was watching a video of iShow Speed. Don't even question it. We're gonna swing this one because it falls off because it's burnt. Sorry, it doesn't fall off. It connects. Now we gotta do this. We gotta move this thing, and then we gotta. Yes, I know you. If it can move, maybe we can light it on fire. Yeah, man, done. I can't reach it. I know, buddy, but that's because I did this thing before. Anyway, so we gotta go up. I'll read the thought just for you guys. Sorry, the thoughts left me. Do I need to go back here? Okay, though I just don't have thoughts anymore. We'll spin faster because that'll activate the ball. That didn't do shit, did it? I think I did the same thing last time and it did nothing that time too. Funny thing is, I literally have forgotten how to do this also, so. How do I get from here? Oh, right, that's what the ball is for. And then we fire these party poppers. Some words it just doesn't make sense to say them in what's more naturally my Australian-ish accent. It just doesn't make sense to go party poppers. Like what am I doing here? Anyway, we fire these and then we create some fucked up machine. And bro is just EP mode. Don't even worry about it. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, we're gonna do this in the other order because this doesn't stay up here. It goes back down. What are we doing here, man? Okay, what do I want? I want to do that, do a bit of this, come up here, go around. La-di-da. Hop on decoration. Make you spin faster. I did press the spin faster button, right? Yes. And now it's on fire. And it will light that before it burns up, conveniently not destroying everything in this location. And then as a result of that, I can go here and raise this thing and it'll catch fire. And Bob's your uncle. And now, open box. And she's chilling. There's a cup holder in the suitcase. Me when my kidnapping suitcase is just chill as fuck. Anyway, this is we expected the daughter, but it's actually our wonderful friend Camilla, who I still love this design. It's so simple yet so cute. No. We presume no. Maybe? Maybe she is the other daughter? The older daughter that we never known. I could be wrong about that. Obviously. But I thought that there's Emma and there's Amelie. But is Amelie just Emma? Neither of them are Camila. The fun book. Me when my book is fun. Anyway, keep a smile on a lady's face. She wants bread and milk. Not a very villainous meal. It's been a long time since I've had straight up bread and milk. That's a classic, man. Hey, mister. Have I been kidnapped? I swapped accents, don't worry. I didn't see the rows at first. Hey, this is messing me up, bro. The rows on different sides. Hey, that ain't right. Left and right here, bro. Fucked up. That's the damn things I missed out about the filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience. Patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. This house is where I used to live. I don't know what that possibly could mean, because I don't even know where we are. She has a connection. What? She has a connection to the superintendent, who has a connection to the murders of the Detective Zhao's wife that he's been framed for, which he's not speaking up about because of threats. Maybe she is being used as a bargaining chip. I'm working out the kinks in this story. Don't worry. I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Vague posting. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Warm milk, please. Sugar as well. Now, you be a good girl when I'm gone. When my glass is the juice. You know what I'm saying? You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. I'm reading. This dilapidated old place was Camila's old house. What's going on here? Trick time, I guess. And this is where we left off. I didn't get to... What in the world? Why does a little lady have a core of the dead? Yeah, we didn't save her life. We only saved the dog's life in the scene with her in it. So why does she have a core? She's been ghost tricked by somebody else. Presumably Ray, who we also don't know the identity of. And my theory has always been Ray is just Cecil from the future. Well, exactly. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that, and somebody else must have saved her. There's a lot to go on from that. Let me read the book first. A book? I wonder what the little lady is reading tonight. An exciting adventure story, maybe. It's Snake Article on Yaoi. Though she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day. Do they sell that? Is that a thing? That was quick. Who's there? Oh, the dog. The dog talked. She can talk to a damn dog? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Is that you, Missile? Missile. Sorry, I'm not Missile. My name is Cecil. Slapstick. Cecil, my name is Camila. Camila? So it is her. Yeah, man, of course it is her. What happened to me? What is this place? I can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead. Oh yeah, wait, she can read your thoughts, buddy. This is the land of the dead. The land of the dead. Does that mean I'm dead? Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax. You're not dead. I am. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really, I don't remember. Wait a minute, maybe I do remember, sort of. You do? It looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? I guess you would say person, right? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure, go ahead, sissy. You can't call me that. Sissy, eh? Ahem. Yeah, what do you get up to on the weekends? This is your old house. Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn Missile. Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep, she's the detective, you know. She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the justice minister? My father is gone. Gone. Maybe he passed away. Passed, maybe. I don't know. No, that's not it. My dad is going to die. And it's all because of me. Is she the daughter of Jowd? Is that what's going on? What? What? What do you mean because of me? Why would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is a detective. No way. Don't tell me your father is. Detective Jowd. That's right. What the hell? What is even going on? 5 years ago, something really bad happened, like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago, that murder case. The incident! We can't stop talking about incidents. Yes, let's switch tacks. They were expecting to do ABCs, and now the music doesn't match the mood. Len asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Shouldn't she be very surprised that this mysterious person knows all of this? Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? What park? Temsic Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah, Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Temsic Park, eh? What am I going to do? Lynn's going to be mad. She is. How come? Because I left it there. The music box in the park. That's right. That's right. The music box. Let's look about the incident while the music's tense. It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. The contraption. This contraption. The birthday contraption with the party poppers. Shu Takumi is allergic to mothers, so I'm not surprised we still don't see one yet. Da, 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 da. And she's just like, let me die here. Well, that ain't right. Mom, what was that noise? Well, she did it? Obviously not. There's gotta be more. I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. I know that contraption, and I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake, a birthday message. My dad told me not to tell anybody, just leave it to me, he said. Well, it works now that she's got a kind of British accent, and I gave him like a Scottish accent, kind of. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it. This is also unbelievably tragic. Sorry. That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? I don't know. Where? You know, you don't have to humor me. Oh yeah, wait, he can... I'll pretend I don't know. Whoops. This is a good bit, though. This is a good bit. Guy who forgets that thinking is transparent in the ghost world and keeps thinking things that he doesn't want other people to know. It's a good bit. So what happened to the music box? I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened. Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did, wow. So the music box is in the park. I'd better let Lynn know. Oh, sorry. I just can't stop it. I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Jout's daughter. I don't know. Daughter. I just can't tell her. Now my accent's even morphing. I just can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Oh no. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. Whoops. There are no secrets of the ghost world. Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous. Sissy, you're not going to talk to me anymore. I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but I'm going to rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright? Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Sissy. You promised. I'll give her a little bit of a sassy lilt. Phone book updated. I'm slurping. What took you so long? I traveled the entire town and said you're the finest bread and milk for you, my dear, but it's late and all the shops are closed. Listen, corner stores, they always have convenience store, I guess. 7-Eleven. It's always got milk and bread, even if it's like $1 more than it's supposed to be and not the milk and bread you want. Usually it is though. They have a pretty good selection. I have to be honest, like, there's a vibe to buying something from a convenience store you wouldn't normally buy, you know? There's like that, the vibe is so like different. It makes you feel like you're doing something like shady. If you pay with cash, dude, it feels so like, you feel cool as fuck for sure. Hondo P. We're leaving this place right now. What? But he's not here yet. We couldn't meet at the restaurant. Weren't we supposed to meet here? Yes, he's the one who chose this location. Is he? I bet he's me, right? I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal. Be quiet. It can't be helped. Shikatanai. That's what it is. This place is too dangerous. Itadaro, Oreno. I don't know what you would call it. I don't know what sixth sense is in Japanese specifically, because I'm sure it has a phrase. Well, it's not gonna be. What's sixth? Hitotsu, futotsu, mitsu. I don't know what 4 and 5 is. Tsuetachi, futsuka, mikan, yokan. It's 6つのセンスは強い. Now I'm doing it in Japanese, don't worry about it. Yosh! お前の言う通り、ビューティー。感じる。他の何かこの部屋で、この部屋に感じる。I'm trying. My limited knowledge. She's just looking hot now. 誰かいる？俺のこと聞こえているか？はい？I don't know what talking, 叫んでてる is like sort of projecting your voice onto this. I don't know if that's the vibe. Anyway, I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. What the fuck? Hello? Alright, we're leaving. That's fucked up. Pardon me, little lady. The fuck? Her book? Her book! How's she gonna read in there? The juice is gonna get everywhere. How can she sense a ghost? Sudden, I'm left behind alone. The Rube that stole that little lady's smile away from me years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts, a few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? About all this? One of the things that's out of my mind. I can sense your presence. The sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know that the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? Sorry, that is a very short chapter. Hi. Yeah, we're not gonna make that. We're gonna have to combine this into another one. I'm not doing a 25-minute video on a chapter. That we're doing a bit. We're bouncing on it a bit much there. IMHO. Anyway. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jones' daughter, Camila, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. We know who they both are. Why are we vague posting? Objection! Sorry. I told Lynn what I found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That's not gonna help us. That the kidnapper had been holed up in Camila's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. How did we get out of there? But Camila? Why do they have Camila? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. Looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there were those other twists too, that the kidnappers winding up in and using Camila's old house as their hideout. There's no way it could be just coincidence. And them sensing my presence, they seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it. I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back. I need to give him like a shakiness, like he's falling apart. There we go. Who cares? Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. Now we're here. How can I believe in you? I'm a realist. Please, if you don't believe what we say for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't? It's complicated. She's writing fanfiction about how she wants to fuck the Prime Minister. Why? What does he have that I don't? Why does life have to be such a complicated thing? But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it. Oh, but I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? Oh, wait, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. I know who it is. Yep. Do I make you detecting? I fucked up all the line. Miss me, baby. Inspector. Sorry, my. Inspector Cabanela. He walks to the theme. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Look at us all gathering. You're the only motherfucker we can't talk to. And these fellas. They're not real people, of course. They don't have the whites in their eyes. Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry, I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn, please don't apologize to me. The beautiful love between a teacher and student. I've read this in those mangas you're talking about all the time. It brings a tear to my eye. what the fuck do we do? Well, shit. Let's read some thoughts of this situation. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanela, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Ha ha ha. Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know 2 things to be true, and 2 things only. 1, he was given the death penalty. Not T. There's a difference. And 2, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? I mean, this is obviously like he's on the inside type situation. Because he could have killed or done more, but instead he brought him here. Could have brought him back to a more prison type situation, but this is like, he's still pretending. He's like double agenting. If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, but thank you for bringing up exactly what I just said. So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons. So were all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Flynn. I'm a dangerous prisoner who killed his wife, and yet I'm not in handcuffs or anything. Don't worry about it. But Detective Jowd, I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But... oh shit. What do you think about, fella? My poor Amelie. My poor Amelie. Is she alright? I need to use both of my hands to shake to get into character for this. I need to get my hands off the mouse. Sorry. I've been eating food, don't worry about that. Straight in the mic for you guys. Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camila. Why is a dream talking to me in my head again? It's almost Elvis, actually. Wait a minute. Amelie? Could that be the Amelie next door? Okay, that is her. I don't know who Emma is. Emma might be the wife's name. Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door. No, not me. My wife. It's complicated. Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. The minister's wife ran away on him. Oh yeah, the thoughts. Maybe they grew apart, what with him being so busy. Yeah, I bet you're right. Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head. What's up? According to what I heard, Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying away for her. But Amelie didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever. Huh. And so the kidnappers grabbed Camila by mistake instead? Apparently. Amelie and Camila are about the same age. Really. The kidnappers must have gotten the 2 of them mixed up. We've only seen one of them lying down, so we have no clue. It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camila to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. Oh, right. You asked her to bring the music box. Camila, can we tell her about the music box? That seems like it would be pertinent right now. Hello, fella. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened? Something about kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? I don't know. The carrying out of your execution tonight. Ha ha ha! I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camila. What? What? Camilla! I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No, it can't be! And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her! I'm the one who shot Alma! And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Okay, this is a classic Ace Attorney plot. Like, very much. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight. You're a capable detective, but you say some incredibly misguided things. Oops, I clicked away from my stream manager. You dying isn't going to end that good suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours. Is it true what Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know? To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. Somebody with the powers of the dead was manipulating the events because of the guns and the stuff. That's what, like, okay. Is it Ray who did it? But then who is Ray? But obviously it's not Ray. Ray would not have helped us at the beginning unless this was all part of a plan for another. What is the objective, man? Who benefits? To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's Alma's birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. And we banged. But that usually happens at the end of the day. But, you know, things were a bit unusual. But who didn't know we did this one already, of course. I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camila. Just the two of them. Just the two of them. So, I'm sorry, I'm pivoting all these voices. I'm a novice, bro. So that little lady's mother died right in front of her. Oh my, that's so horrible. Camille told me about it. She was crying. I was gonna make a different joke, but it would have been too poor taste even for me. Even for me. She said the contraption she made did something that wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move. He is Snake after all. It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. Oh shit, one sec. I've returned. Don't worry about me. My accent's not even real anymore, man. Where are we? I show Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I'd convince everyone of, even me. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Oh. Yeah, we've been through this. Fair share. Fair share. This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Jowd, there's still time before dawn. A little anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Can we ask him about us now? Are we gonna talk about us? What does your and my relation, now that you've got your memory back, fella? Camila was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right, that was an antique gun I'd had on display for years. So it wasn't part of that little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? Sorry, Cupid. Pretty good. It was supposed to shoot his arrow without turning around. But this is a mix of the stuff that's in the other basement and the stuff that's in this basement. And all the stuff that's missing from here is there, so this evidence is locked away on purpose. And we know that. We're gonna have to put it together in a contrived way, but I know already. Somebody made a change to the contraption design and then manipulated it. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was that I had to protect Camila. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course. The gun, eh? Come to think of it. There's no gun there. There was no gun there. Just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. And because I'm a detective. No one fucking doubted me that I did the crime. I didn't believe what you told me about her contraption, but one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. So that gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean... And that detective still thinks it's a music box? So that's what was in the box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give in to the police. My own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I was all done, I turned myself in. Well, now what, buddy? Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course. By Jove. In that case, there's still time. Still time? Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd, and of course little Camila didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there. I'm going to prove it, but isn't the true perpetrator dead? If it's the powers of the dead, and if they work as we believe that they do. Unless through death comes life, perhaps. For Camila's sake. Come on, fight. That sounds wonderful. Yes, he has a will to live now. Thank you, Detective Jowd. Lynn, where is that music box now? In Thamesig Park. Camila left it there. Guards, that gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up. Can you take me with you? Yes, sir. I'll go right now. No, you won't, baby. So take care of Detective Jowd. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. Yet again, I say. Easy enough for you to say. Guards! What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. The Power Stones. A little change in plans. My daughter has just been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby. Then I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Kamala, in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. Sexto, what say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Okay, now you're seeming evil, because if you know about the deals that are going on in the back rooms and the back doors, then you making this threat making this statement is a threat. Or shall we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? Ah! The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. We have the endless 4 minutes on our side, though. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please, don't bow down to me, and especially that low. My shit ain't that big. That's right. No, in that case, gonna have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up. No. Would you be so kind? Yes, sir! Yippee! They're like Pikmin, but people. Ba-ba. The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. You show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate. I've got some miracles, buddy. Miracles. I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now, but I feel like I'm jumping the gun here, under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jowd or Camila dies. I've got to do something about that kidnapping somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here. Sure, man. Most likely the minister won't stop the execution, not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever going to answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right, a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost. Yes. I have to admit, I don't like depending on others, but you're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, detective. For these past 5 years, Campbell is the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. He's just completely forgotten about his own phase. Like, whatever, fuck it. Like, we're not gonna get to the bottom of this. Little does he know he's central to this whole mystery somehow. The key to getting the justice minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way? We can't go to this yet, can we? We can now. They fixed the phone. Looks so funny when it's like that. Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. You need a call. Murder and execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and not kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Child's heart. The chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. My voice is losing it. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that's happened so far tonight is related back to me in some way. And I bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too. Mistaken-ridden is really a bit much on phrasing-wise. Mistake-ridden, maybe. I guess it's mistaken and it's a mistake. That's a great place to mark it. What is our nature in this entangled web? Will we find out? I bet you soon we will. Hey, watching, like, and subscribe. And my guess is we either will, because we still have to think about the fact that either Lynn or somebody else shot us, but definitely Lynn was surprised at what we said, right? And what role does Ray play in this? Ray definitely plays a role in this. There's no shot that Ray doesn't play a role in this, you know? It's one of those, like, case one is a foreshadowing type situation. Anyway, see you next time. Enjoy.